Hi everybody, welcome back to Project Happy Home. For those of you who are new here, I'm Tanya, doctor, lawyer, turned homeschool mom of 3 kids ages 9, 6, and 4. In today's video, I'm just going to show you a whole plethora of holiday crafts and things that I have picked up both this season and the previous season, because what I like to do after the holidays are over in the first weeks of January is just pick up a whole bunch of crafts for next season. And then I store them away in the boxes with all of our Christmas decor. And so when we bring out Christmas and holiday stuff every year, I bring out a whole bunch of seasonal things that I bought on the cheap from the previous year. So most of the games that I've gotten are from the Target dollar spot as well as the Dollar Tree and also thrift stores, because around this time of year after the holidays, a lot of people get rid of games that are no longer serving them because their kids have outgrown them or because they're empty nesters now, etc. And a lot of things show up both in December right before the holidays as people are clearing out what they're unpacking, and right after the holidays when people are putting things away and realizing that there's really no reason to have this out for next year. So I definitely encourage you to check out Target dollar spot, Dollar Tree, and thrift stores for a whole bunch of holiday items, both during the season and afterwards, and just save it in your holiday decor boxes for the next season. But before I get into sharing all those resources from the discount and thrift stores, I wanted to share with you a shop that is by other homeschooling families, 2 homeschooling couples in particular, who have, I think between them, about 9 children, and who have special needs children in that mix. They have a store called gamesforspecialneeds.com. I've actually featured them before on this channel when I talked about some of their emotional regulation games, which we still use almost on a daily basis in our house now. In particular, they have these cards that have faces on them with different emotions, and my kids still run over and grab them and say, like, we'll slap a card down on the table if they don't feel like they want to express their emotion verbally. So this is something I bought entirely on my own. This post is not sponsored. I just really want to share it with you all, especially if you feel the need to support small business and other small homeschooling businesses in particular during this holiday season. The product that I bought from them this season is a Winter Wonderland felt scene, which we keep rolled up like this, but my kids have been playing with it and really enjoying it, and I'll just show you some video footage of them playing with it. It also comes with this little illustration board of the different types of things they can make with the felt pieces. But if you've ever wanted to do felt crafts and felt art with your kids for the holidays, but you just never got around to cutting out all those little pieces or stamping them out or anything, or you bought the wrong kind of felt, which is something I've done in the past that doesn't stick, this is a really great option. So here's some video footage of my kids just enjoying playing with the Winter Wonderland felt scene. And if you're interested in it, I really do encourage you to look at the link down below in the description box and just reach out and support another homeschooling family during the holiday season. Okay, so what do you have there? You have a big blue felt runner, and then you have a card of activities. It's a laminated card and
velvet things.
Ooh, all those felt pieces, right? So
we're going to do all of these.
Let's get started and see what we get, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Start out first with some of the holiday things that I picked up at the Target dollar spot this season. So if you go to your Target, you should be able to find these things now. One of the cute things that I picked up were these inflatable antler ring toss games. So a child can wear it on their head, and then the other children can throw these inflatable little rings onto them. In our house, this is going to be a big hit, I already know, and this was just $5. A similar game that I also picked up was this inflatable snowman game, and it's just a toss game. So the snowman inflates and has these little holes in his body shape, and then you throw little snowballs through the holes. And I didn't feel like inflatable snowballs would be the nicest weight to throw, so conveniently Target also had these little like foam or felt or fuzzy kind of snowballs. And these have a nice little heft. There's 10 of them in a pack. And I believe it was just $3 for 10 of them. So if you wanted to have like a snowball fight anyway, you could probably pick up a bunch of these. And I kind of regret that I didn't pick up more, because when I was teaching, I used to do a game where we would wad up different pieces of paper with questions on them, like quiz questions about whatever we had been studying that week. And I'd split the class up into 2 sections, and we just have a snowball fight. And every time I yelled freeze, you'd have to pick up the snowball nearest you, and one person on each team would have to read out the question. If you got it right, you got to stay on your team. If you got it wrong, you went to the other team. And basically, whatever team absorbed all the other players won. It was a really fun review game. For those of you with big families, it's worth trying out. They also had Let It Snow Dominoes. I really like the games that the Target Dollar Spot puts out on a regular basis, not even seasonally, so I thought I would try this. They generally use really sturdy materials. If I ever feel like the paper is too flimsy, I just laminate it, but we've played them over and over and over again. So definitely don't discount the Dollar Spot games if you run into them. And this is just a simple domino game, so everyone knows how to play dominoes. I picked up a Jingle Bells Bingo from there as well, and it is very sweet. It has about 3 different games. It has Jingle Bells Bingo, Memory Bingo, and Christmas Pairs on there. So you can play all different styles of games, and this is great for the preschooler set. But I find that these games are really fun for the older siblings as well. And sometimes when you're busy and you don't actually want to sit down and go over the rules and play with them, these are really good games for your older kids to play with your younger set. I also bought this little Santa search game, and it has 2 games in it. It has Christmas Families and Santa Pairs. So I think you can make just matching with it, but you can also do sets of 4 of the same card. So it's ages 3 to 6, and you know, I just love seasonal games, and we're big game schoolers around here, so the more games, the merrier. Speaking of buying things after season, this is something I picked up after Thanksgiving because I thought it would be really cute for next Thanksgiving, and it's just a gratitude wreath. So it actually has nice Christmassy type of colors, so you could use a gratitude wreath for the month of December also, or you could even make it into like an Advent kind of calendar wreath. But this is a good reason to look at the off-season items. So the week after a holiday at Target Dollar Spot is a great time to peek in and see if you can find anything to use for next season. I bought a couple of sets of these family fingerprint ornaments. I really like making some ornaments every single year to add to the tree so that we don't always have the same ornaments. I come from a history of always doing a very traditional kind of Macy's Victorian tree. As you can see behind me, this year we got the Tree Dazzler on the recommendation of Candace over at Homeschool on the Hill, who's one of my dear friends. And the kids and my husband are living out all their multicolored light fantasies this year, and they're super, super happy. But one of the things I've always done that is not Macy's Victorian tree is have some personalized ornaments. Like I always put the ornaments that the kids make on the tree. I just intersperse them between the nicer ornaments. And I just like that. I like personalizing our tree a lot. So these are super, super cute. You make little birdies out of the family fingerprints. And it comes with everything you need, including the fingerprint ink. I bought another set of those fingerprint ornaments as well, except this time with reindeer instead of birds. And again, it comes with every single thing you need. So even the little string for hanging. And I really like that about the Target Dollar Spot because most of their activities are one and done. You open the container, you have everything you need, you do it, and you're done. And for a person like me who likes crafts but doesn't really like all the mess and hassle of going out and getting every single piece and really gets kind of stressed out at like, you know, you need to buy lists, this is like the way to go for me. And these were only $3 for everything you need for these 4 ornaments. Another $3 activity I picked up was this little family tree. How sweet is this? It's 3-dimensional when it finishes, and you basically stick on ornaments with everybody's names on it. So see, you have these different cardboard pieces that you interlock to make a 3-dimensional tree. And then you can put little ornaments per family member on there. I thought it was a really nice way to make even like a little like prayer or blessing tree where if you're thinking of different family members and you just want to remember them, you can just put them on there. You can even print out little stickers of people's photographs, which is something I'm thinking about doing because I recently bought a little tiny picture maker thing for my camera. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll print out little pictures of people's faces and put them on the different ornaments, and it'll be like a little family ornament tree. As always, I picked up a bunch of the little clay figurines to paint. And again, this is one and done. It comes with the paint, the paintbrush, and the little figurine. So I got a little Santa, a little seal with earmuffs, and a little snowman. And Target Dollar Spot always has these little placards to hang, and these are really cute little ornaments as well. So I picked up a bunch of these. These are just $1. They're just little wood ornaments. They have them for every season and every holiday. So they have this cute little penguin, this little Santa face, a little gingerbread house, a reindeer, a little stand-up seal, a little stand-up gingerbread man, and last but not least, a little snowman. I also bought a couple of these little houses. My kids really enjoyed painting these three-dimensional haunted houses that they had for Halloween, and so I got a little North Pole one. I think I got 2 of these, and one little candy shop one as well. And they're so sweet. They have little decorations on every single side, so you can see that there's a lot of detail. My kids spent about 2 hours painting their haunted houses and just really enjoyed it, and we're really proud of them, so they'll just be a standard thing for us. These are only $3. Really fun activity. If you don't buy any of the flat activities, which some of my older kids are starting to lose interest in, honestly, these three-dimensional ones though really entertain them. I also bought these Shrinky Dinks from Target Dollar Spot, and they include the markers and the metallic markers. Can someone tell me how to do these? I bought these for Halloween as well, and they did not work out well because when we put them in the oven, they all curled up like into little bowl shapes instead of being little flat shapes. So if anyone can tell me what I'm doing wrong, I would really appreciate it. It says basically to just preheat the toaster oven or conventional oven to 325 and bake for 1 to 2 minutes. Let it flatten out and then bake an additional 30. But by the time we took it out, there was no flattening happening. And when we put them out in the oven again, nothing happened. So if anybody has a Shrinky Dink tip, please let me know, because the last time I remember doing this, I was in elementary school and my teacher made them in a toaster oven and they came out really cute and small and flat. So maybe it's my oven. I didn't pick up very much at all this year at the Dollar Tree for our holidays, mostly because I knew that we had an entire sack of things I'd picked up at the end of the season last year. But I did pick up this cute little Season's Greetings sign. I thought it would be really sweet. We're planning on painting one of our walls in the family room into a chalkboard wall so that we could write a bunch of things that we learned during the day on there and just be all homeschooly with it. But I thought this would be a cute thing to hang up there. Just a little placard, just $1 from the Dollar Tree. They had a bunch of different designs, but I thought it was really sweet and vintagey looking, so I picked it up. Some of the things I picked up last year from the Dollar Tree include these little clay ornaments that the kids can paint and hang up. And some of these I just toss at the end of the year. If they're not like very cute and they don't really represent the kids' stage in art or anything, I just toss them. Because honestly, you can't save every single thing your children make. Basically what I do is I save my favorite ornament that they made that year, or if it's just so beautiful, I'll save it, but definitely no more than 2 or 3 pieces per child per year. And sometimes it's just 1. Some of the things I picked up last year at the end of the season from the Dollar Tree were these big old Santas that are like felt and that you can decorate. And these are just $1 each, and they're really sweet. And I also picked up a bunch of foam stickers, like glittery foam stickers in different patterns. And then just some not glittery foam stickers as well. Dollar Tree can't be beat for foam stickers. You can get oodles and oodles of them every single season. Some of the things I picked up at the end of the season last year from Target included this cute little candy coal. Isn't that adorable? It's like a sack of candy coal. And some puffy stickers. When I was little, I don't know if this is being a child of the 80s, but don't you remember how amazingly happy you were whenever your parents got you little puffy stickers? So I thought these would be cute just for like counting activities. We use stickers for everything here. We use them for rewards, but not really. It's just more like grab a sticker, put it on the page so I know you're done. But we use them just for counting. We use them for matching activities for my little one, and just a lot of other things. This was just a leftover glitter tree. I can't remember where it came from, but these kinds of things I just saved because you can always use them the following year. This is a little countdown calendar, and it's just $1 from the Target Dollar Spot from last year. I don't know if they're going to make something like this year as well, but isn't it sweet? It's like Santa's beard, and you can just pull off one all the way up until you get to Christmas. So I thought this would be a fun little thing, and you can make it because it has little foam pieces to put together Santa's face. I don't know how this guy got in my little collection, but it is really pretty. I picked it up in a thrift store once. It is a Santa Claus with this like little traditional vintage scene painted on him, and he's a Matryoshka doll. So he's got more and more Santas inside him. But I always pull them out at Christmas time and just leave them out for the kids to play with while we do morning time, etc. Another place that I went to last year at the end of season was Michael's, and I plan on doing that again now. I find that Michael's is kind of overpriced before the holidays actually begin, but afterwards everything is on like 75–80% clearance, and it is the time to stock up. So I just bought a couple of really inexpensive activities for the kids to do this year, like some sun catchers that come with all their paint and everything. Again, some sticker books, some lacing kits. So they come with pre-punched cards, the yarn, the needle, everything you would need to make festive little ornaments. Some cross-stitch kits. How sweet are these? They come with an embroidery hoop and everything. Christmas tree ornament with buttons. A little foam ball ornament that they can make with all the little foam balls to glue on. Some tiny little wax sticks to put together into different shapes for Christmas. A little felt puppet kit. How sweet is this, with the 3 kings and baby Jesus and Mary and Joseph? It is just adorable. A little pom-pom kit for wreaths. Some little ornaments where you drop in glass beads and then melt it in the oven so that you get this really beautiful kind of glass looking ornament at the end of it. Some more felt stitching ornaments. A little ornament with craft sticks. Beaded candy canes with those beads that we all used at camp. You know, those little tri-corner beads. And yet another little wax stick Christmas tree. So I definitely advocate going to some of these places after the holidays so you can really kind of pick up a bunch of crafts for the following year at a huge discount. Because honestly, having this many crafts would not have happened if I had bought them at full price pre-season. I have one more bin to share with you, you guys. Here's some clear ornaments that you can pick up for $3 from the Target dollar spot, and these are shatter resistant. And I just thought this would be a cute thing for the kids to decorate on their own. Maybe put some little confetti or stickers inside or decorate on the outside, but I thought this would be a fun little thing for them to make. Yet more glittery stickers and more glittery stickers and more glittery stickers. Anybody else buy these things in the number of children you have? Some felt shapes to put on a little garland. They're like mittens with glittery edges. Some blue and white foam shapes. These little fun pom-poms for counters. I like to make my counters kind of seasonal. I'm not supposed to buy any more stickers, but I can't resist seasonal stickers. They're so cute. And like, we all use them. We can use them in our planners. We can use them for rewards. The kids can just use them. Sometimes I just hand a sticker pack to the youngest and let her like play with stickers for a while. Sometimes I do sticker stories where the kids can make a story out of whatever stickers we have. You know, we have a whole drawer of them, and then they dictate their story to me and I write it down, and it's a really nice way of having them like have their imagination sparked by the different types of figures and characters that the stickers show, and also settings. A lot of times seasonal stickers will have things like trees and little mountains and buildings and homes and candy shops and things like that. So it really does create an interesting story from their little imaginations. I also bought some more Christmas figurines to paint. So you have this little snowman, a little gnome, and another little garden gnome. And so these are actually super cute. Aren't these little houses cute too? You could even use the container as a little decorating item for your countertop or for the kids' rooms or something like that. I am really excited about crafting with the kids. It's one of the times of year that we do the most crafting. This period of time, like leading up to Thanksgiving, I would say like October through December, because we do a lot of Halloween crafting, a lot of Thanksgiving crafting, and then we do a whole bunch of Christmas crafting in this house. And then we have a slowdown of crafting in the spring. So I have to be a little bit more creative then, because there's only so many birds that you can paint. But I hope this was helpful. Get yourself out to a Target dollar spot or a Dollar Tree or a Michael's to pick up things, though I definitely recommend Target dollar spot over Michael's, just in terms of price. And hit all of them up right after Christmas, ideally in the first week of January or so, just to pick up all the things that they want to get rid of before next season, because everything will be severely discounted. And put it away with your Christmas decorations and you'll be all set to go for the next year. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. As always, I appreciate your time, and don't forget to check out gamesforspecialneeds.com. I'll leave the link in the box down below if you want to give back to another homeschooling family during the season. Thanks so much. As always, I wish you a very happy holidays, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.